voices in my head and they be talking to me. I got two angels on my shoulders, they be talking to me. I see the man in the mirror, he looking right at me. Am I him or is he me? I don't know, so don't ask me. I got voices in my head.
Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble!
Check, yeah. Don't ask me why again, we tried again and didn't feel the same. The plans was open up the diagram. Winter overseas, I got some bags that need acquiring. We used to get cash, the checks bigger so they wire them. Plug talk, fuck the middleman, bring the supplier in. From Italy to Ireland.
Generation of Wrestling Podcast. You are not rocking with the God. What's really good?
Let's get it, G-O-W!
This is your forever Knockouts World Champion and Hardcore Country, and you are listening to the GOW Podcast. Because you know, we always like to do it with a little hardcore country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, okay, Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King 2 Cold. Bro, what's good?
Man, what's good is right now, man, we got the conglomerate. We got the Death Riders going at it right now in the ring. After we just watched John Moxley deck the hell out the referee because he didn't want to tap out to Kyle O'Reilly.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, hey, it's Wednesday night, man. You know what that means.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, man, we had a hell of a weekend, man. This past weekend, you know, definitely had to lock in for Wrestledream, our first live in person in over a month. So that was fun, man. We got NXT coming up this weekend. Next week, we got, of course, Saturday night's main event. And then, yeah, bro, man, we count down the days till John Cena is officially no longer an active WWE superstar. We had the return to that boy, the Silver Surfer himself, the Silver Man Sting. And, bro, what a pay-per-view it was. Tony Khan said he believed from top to bottom that Wrestledream is one of his favorite and best pay-per-views he's ever put on. What are your thoughts on that, man? You know, having time to kind of wind down from the hype of the pay-per-view, top to bottom, do you agree with Tony Khan? Do you think that was, if not the best, one of the best AEW pay-per-views ever?
It had a semi-bad start and a bad finish.
Okay.
The tag team match that ran over stole the thunder of the women that was supposed to start the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That match never got over. Jamie Hayter versus Tekla, it really felt dead. And I was like, man, this was not the match to start the show off with. But when you think of how the show started, it started with the match that started during the pre-show. So technically that was the first match. But it started during the pre-show, so it was like, is it the show? It's not the show. It's like you ain't never really seen a pre-show match run over into the main card.
Yeah.
But what that was a bit of an issue. So it was like, was it the start? Was it not? But if it wasn't, then that Tekla and Jamie Hayter match did not go over. The Moxley and Darby Allin match, for me, I understand I went last, but the ending felt flat. The whole fish tank thing, that was too much. Sting coming back was cool. I think the bat gesture between Darby, it was just little. I'm nitpicking. It's just little things that I felt that, yeah, I understood the storytelling of it, but they could have did a little something different. Because again, you know, at this point, you needed to finish it. You didn't need to prolong it by doing something silly, more stupid.
Right.
Sting coming back was cool, but the fish tank thing, it felt like y'all had no idea. It felt like there was no idea of what are we gonna do to really put the stamp on this match. Like it was a thing, but it didn't feel like, oh shit, like the any of the other stuff they've been doing. So
Right.
it was like I kind of hate it was the last match, even though I understood why it was the last match. So for me, not a great start, not a super great finish. It was a good pay per view. I give it like a 3.2 overall. That's as far as I'm going with it. It was a good pay per view, but I can't say it was one of my favorites or say what Tony Khan said.
Okay. Okay. Was there a favorite match and a least favorite match you had on this card?
Well, that Jamie Hayter and Tekla match was my least favorite. If I had to
Ooh.
call a favorite match for the pay per view, I had to say, man, it was the Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher, and it was the
Mm-hmm.
Bordito versus Takeshi. Like I ain't gonna lie, those two matches right there, they had me. Jamie Hayter and not Jamie, Tony and Statlander. That was like kind of like my wild card
Yeah.
match. That was like my other little match. Other than that, everything else was okay. But even the Samoa Joe and Paige match was okay. But overall though, those other matches I named, those were my best matches.
Okay. Okay. Man, dude, no, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Then, of course, when we find out that, of course, Seth Rollins, he's going to be out on the WWE side. He's going to be out for a while, had shoulder surgery. Looks like they're positioning Bronson Reed to possibly be that guy. But, dude, you and I, we talked. I finally went back. I seen the highlights, Jay Uso and how
Mm,
he won the Battle
told
Royal
you,
to face CM
told you,
Punk to become the
told
new number one contender. I will say, brother, I will say, dude, the fans are being very vocal, and at this point, as much as the yeeting is over, in the in-person attendance and the live crowds, there's only so much I think that the yeeting is going to do for the yeet man. As people, man, hey, they really seem like they're kind of over it. They were over it the way he won against Gunther, but because it was Jay and because of the story that was built, people kind of turned a blind eye to it. Fast forward, we can all agree his title reign really wasn't memorable at all. And now he's back at the
you.
forefront of possibly winning it again against CM Punk, who was somebody the fans wanted to get a belt since day one. And technically he did win it, but that was like 2 seconds because he fucked around with Drew McIntyre. With that being said, bro, the Yeet Man heel turn, we talked about it. Uh, are we gonna have a successful heel turn this time around? Because last time Jay was quote unquote heel, he was, but he was a lackey.
um, it, it has to work because they kind of. Not a thing. Hold on, wait a minute. I give my thought in a second. Mm.
All right, we got Mercedes, we
Okay,
got
hold
Athena.
on, hold on.
Let's go.
Oh, oh,
Hey,
hell
hey,
no! Are you serious?
hey.
Are you
Mercedes and
serious?
Athena as women's tag team champions make a 13 belts, Monet.
Hey, okay, now damn TK, I didn't see that one. I didn't see Monet in the tag team. Even if they don't win, I still didn't see her in the tag team,
You gotta have a
tournament
win.
whatsoever.
You gotta have a win. 'Cause guess what? When they lose, now you could build up back to that one-on-one again. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Mercedes got every other belt. Why not let her be a tag team champion? Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, Big boy, what's happening? Mama, what's happening? Love you. Earl
What's
says,
up,
man, I
y'all?
will and can say that AEW's pay-per-views are consistently way better than WWE's. Big boy says the jury is still out for me. Earl says, hey mama, what's up, big boy? And then of course, man, Earl says, man, what's up, Earl? My God. But no, dude, Jay Uso, that's Kyle Fletcher, the TNT champion, the protostar is in the ring getting ready to talk some shit. Jay Uso. Okay, let's take a step back. when Jay broke it down before he walked out of SmackDown and he super kicked his cousin and he super kicked his brother and he super kicked whoever solo and he said, I'm out. I'm on my own.
Yeah.
He meant what he said. You know what I'm saying? He was tired of being in other people's shadow. He was tired of not being able to feel like he can be him without other people saying him or this or that. Right? Cool. He goes over to Raw. He becomes the main event Uso on his own. He does it with his own flair. Does it with his own attitude. He tries to play it the right way. The yeeting is going phenomenal. The chants, the everything. It's everything a superstar needs. A true superstar, not just anybody just to be named a superstar, but somebody that's a main eventer, someone that's really in that light, and he's got that.
Yeah.
But what have I always been saying? Even before now, everybody been now starting to catch it. I like Jey Uso, but the thing about Jay is he still wrestles like he's in a tag team, and that's not good.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That was one problem. The second problem was when he beat Brian Breaker, everyone thought him and Brian Breaker was going to go back and forth. I had hope they were going to go back and forth. I would have been fine with a best of 7 between them two. You put them two, because then that would have solidified them two as the two guys that's going to be battling for the titles for the years to come. At least for Jay for the next few years, because he's a little bit older than Brian, but Brian definitely for the future. That's what we thought. We didn't get that. So then he went back to losing. He went back to being the guy that was winning, matches, but then he was still losing. And then what happened? He fucked Gunther again. And what did we say? Man, he can't lose again to Gunther. Like, if you go build him up, you build him up to be the guy, you can't have him lose again. And then he lost again. And then he won the Royal Rumble. And then that kind of confused people, but people accepted it because it's like, okay, maybe it'll be the third time's a charm. We were saying, I think it's over with. Like, it can't be Gunther no more because Gunther's already beat him. And unless he does something, miraculously, new, it's not going to feel the way it should. Even though it did get the excitement at WrestleMania, we still kind of felt like something was a bit off. But we never minded. Jay won. He's the world heavyweight champion. All right. What they did with him and how they pushed him, and honestly, some of the stuff his dad was kind of saying is kind of fruition. I mean, it kind of came true as far as the way they were pushing him, the lack of what they weren't pushing him, the decision makings that they were making, like too much stop and go. He can win, he can lose, he can win, he can lose, he can win. It's like, dude, I understand you want to try to make it an even feel for when you got that one dude that's hot, you gotta let him be hot. But at the same time, I also said I feel like Jay needs to step up his in-ring. Like, it still feels too basic. It's super kick, spear, Samoa backdrop, uppercut, punch from the one knee. Ooh, and then you run to it's like, dude, you're becoming the John Cena. You're almost becoming that John Cena territory because the super kicks are so damn much. It's like, dude, everybody does super kick, but that's all you do is super kick. It's like you have no real move set. You have nothing that differentiate you like a Walter, like a Gunther, like there's nothing that separates you. And sometimes you got to separate yourself like a Randy Orton, where you can be methodical, you can wrestle, you can do the hardcore stuff, you can do a lot of stuff. And I don't feel that with Jay. When I watch Jay don't make me want to watch him wrestle. I just want to watch him be introduced, and that's it.
You hit the nail right on the head when you said John Cena. The other day when you and I was talking, I said there's certain wrestlers, right, who weren't necessarily great in the ring. They had very limited move sets, but they were super over. Like their character and everything else was just so much more. You look past it. Hulk Hogan. What did I say? John Cena. What did I say? Ultimate Warrior, Goldberg. At one point in time, but the thing was,
the entire time, the entire
but
time from Goldberg, because
but
the thing for Goldberg was he was just a badass, but it was the same thing: spear, jackhammer, pin, spear, jackhammer, pin. He just went undefeated.
But when you talk about that thing that's missing, the one thing that I noticed in everybody that we just mentioned, the thing that's missing is conviction. The thing that's missing is believability. Because when John Cena wasn't out here having 5-star classics from a technical wrestling standpoint, but John Cena commanded the ring. When you watch a John Cena match, John Cena wrestled at his pace. People had to keep up with John Cena. They didn't call him Big Match John for no reason. When people stepped in the ring with Goldberg again, you wrestled at Goldberg's pace. You wasn't about to have a fucking knockdown, drag out brawl with Goldberg. No, that wasn't his speed. That wasn't his style. His style was, I'm going to come in, high octane, high intensity, 1, 2, 3. Ultimate Warrior, same thing. High intensity, octane, 1, 2, 3. Hulk Hogan, same thing. Hulk Hogan, he was big as shit. But what did Hulk Hogan do? His character was
more methodical.
He was a comeback kid. You know, he the one that had to make you believe. So even though in reality, Hulk Hogan looked like he should have been squashing everybody like Bill Goldberg. No, that wasn't Hulk Hogan's lane. Hulk Hogan's lane was, hey, I'm gonna take some offense. You're gonna take some offense. Then guess what? I'm gonna get beat up again. Everybody gonna feel bad. Oh no, can Hulk do it? You. Once he hit you with that point and he hulked up, it was over. Jey Uso, he doesn't command the ring. You know, Jey Uso doesn't lead the match. When I watch, like, even with Jey Uso and Gunther, dude, Jey Uso, especially with Jey being the veteran in that match, I don't give a fuck how great Gunther is. Bruh, that was, dude, the spots in that match, dude, we talk about 1-2 steppage, that was terrible. Jey Uso could have got away with that shit against Funaki, but fucking Gunther? No, bro, no. And there's no way. I've seen Gunther take a lot
The problem
worse.
was it was the third time we seen it though, but that was what made it worse. It's the third time within months that we've watched them have this match, and it didn't get any better. When you watch other people have matches, even with Cody and Seth to a degree, the matches got better. It started off as one match, cool. You know, Cody came back. They had at WrestleMania, cool. You know, it was exciting, but it was a good match to get back. All right, they had their go back and forth, but Seth couldn't do it. Damn, Cody got him 2-0. The third match, the dude had one arm. So that's what made the entire. So yeah, there were circumstances and everything to it. So they did put Tony and Maria in a tag team. I knew they were gonna do that. Oh, we gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about this tag team division. There's a tournament they just put together. TK, I see TK winning his bag. All right, but you gotta remember, you know, when you have certain people that just you have that element where you can be both. And Jey has never been both. And again, like seeing him and Gunther have that match. The first match, we watched it. Yeah, we felt he should have won, but then again, we understood if he didn't because Gunther was still kind of in his run.
Yeah.
The second time, it was a Saturday night main event, and that was probably like actually the best match of that night. But Jey lost, where a lot of people felt like he should have probably won that night, but he didn't. And then, of course, like I said, you went through everything else that you went through. But the problem with Jey is, and Big Boy kind of said it, is that Jey wrestles too mid-card, if that's fair to say. And I think that is fair to say, which is kind of messed up when you know he's beyond mid card. I mean, when you think of the Usos as a tag team, they're not a mid card tag team. They're a main event tag team. They're one of the best tag teams in the business. Yeah, you're talking about two people that makes one thing looks great, but it's like, shit.
You know what it is?
But damn, he does kind of wrestle like that.
It almost feels like Jay's uncomfortable wrestling in a singles match. Like look at this. Even on the mic, even with the promos, when him and Jimmy teamed back up like a month or so ago, whatever like that, and they start coming out to the ring together, cutting promos, bruh. Jay wasn't stuttering, Jay wasn't mumbling, Jay wasn't woe is me. Nah, bro, they was out there with them zingers, bro. They was out there doing that Uso penitentiary shit. It felt natural. When they was in the ring together wrestling, bruh, Jimmy and Jay clicking on all cylinders. It feels almost like he can't, I hate to say it like this, but it almost feels like he can't do it without his brother in the ring with him. And I hate to say it like that because we know he can, but he seemed like he ain't got his swag. What Sami Zayn say? It seemed like our boy not feeling Uzi when he ain't got his oos in the ring with him. And the crazy part, Jimmy, to me, wrestles the way I think Jay should wrestle, but Jay just got it's just more over with the eating this shit. But I feel like if you were to switch bodies, trade places, in my opinion, I think Jimmy, had he been given this opportunity, would have done and succeeded in the way we want Jay to. Like, and to me, I love Jay to death. Jay really isn't believable to me anymore. And I don't know if that's just because of the way they booked him. I don't know if it's because of the way he acts. But to me, I don't look at Jay as a threat. I look at Jay as a reliable opponent, but I don't look at Jay as a threat. When I see Ilya Dragunov, who's half the size of Jay, that's a threat to me. Kevin Owens, that's a threat to me. Drew McIntyre, that's a threat to me. I don't see Jay Uso as a threat. I don't see Jay Uso when he come out like, oh shit, it's Jay Uso. I go, oh shit, that's Jay Uso. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Jay Uso is fun. He's fun, and I love him. I'm supportive. I'm a year, but I don't know, man. Jay Uso don't give me that old shit no more.
No, and I say they need to go ahead and let him turn heel. Let him go ahead and turn heel. Unleash him, because now he can be a little bit more dastardly. He can be a little bit more devious, and he can be a little extra in some of the stuff that he does. Because then when he does a certain thing, now it's not that that's just what he's limited to. Yeah. It's because now he's on the other half of it, so he can get away with this. This is part of the game. Earl says, man, he agreed that Jay is way over, but it's lacking something that I can't put my finger on. It's almost to the point with him that I'm beginning to not even care. As you said, you don't find him that guy anymore. And part of that is the push, again, the stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. But it's also been kind of like just the build to some of the stuff. I mean, you think about his title run and some of the matches that they built to, dude, it almost felt kind of Kofi Kingston-ish. If you remember how it felt for Kofi Kingston after he finally had got it, it's like, shit, this was the best. This was it. This is what y'all came up with. Yep. At least Kofi got a longer time than Jay, but he ended up losing it back to Gunther just for Gunther to beat and retire Goldberg, for Goldberg to be pissed off about what that is, and then it was, but I digress from that, man. And before we move on real quick, man, John Goldbro says they need to turn Jay heel, and which they do. Papa, what's happening with you, sir? Big Boy says, man, sometimes I forget Jimmy and Jay been in the company longer than I thought, and they have, and that's the thing. They've been in the company as a tag team for so long that until they started the penitentiary, the penitentiary is when you started seeing more of the hardcore thug of them. But outside of that, it's always been them. And that's why we was like, man, we love the main event Jay, And even the event Jay was seems different than what the Yeet Jay was. The main event Jay that was coming up, but he was losing, but he was, and you can credit that to maybe the people he was fighting in those matches, because a lot of them was probably carrying him in the match. He just had to be in the right place at the right time. But that felt different than Yeet Jay. Yeet Jay felt great when he was yeeting, but until he got in the ring and started working, it was like, all right, I guess is this over? All right, cool.
I realize what it is now. I realize what we're missing. You just said it. I realized it. He missing heart. That's what it is. Because back when nobody knew who the fuck he was, back when he was a quote unquote other twin, back when people was rocking with Jimmy and Jay was the tag along, he had a lot to prove. When Roman Reigns was out there whooping his ass night in and night out, making him feel like a dumbass, every single time Jay stepped in the ring, Jay came out. Jay wasn't playing, bro. When Jay wasn't fucking with nobody, when Jay was all about him and the family, when Jay was out there trying to show he could be the next tribal chief, when Jay was out there hungry for the shit, bro, completely different because he was locked in. What happens, bro? We see this all the time. This ain't just in wrestling, it's in life. What happened? When you want to go for something, right? When you feel like you've been done wrong, you've been overlooked, bro, you work your ass off. And then guess what? What happened when you reach the pinnacle? People get comfortable. We see it all the time in sports. The Warriors, one of the greatest dynasties in the history of the game. Guess what? You win so much. What do we say about rich people? Bro, you got some people in this world that got so much money, they don't know what to do with it. They get bored with it. So then they start doing other shit that they probably shouldn't be doing. That's what we talked about with Jay. Jay has reached heights. He said himself, he never in his wildest dreams wanted to be a singles competitor. Neither did his brother. But guess what? You don't know what you want until you get it. Oh, damn, guess what? Your brother out? I got to wrestle on my own now. Oh, fuck. World title. What? That's a possibility? I never in my life thought I'd be world champion. Boom, got it. So now it's kind of like that hunger right there. Because you're right. Bro, when he was main event Jay, when he was right hand Jay, bro, he was a completely different animal. So we know it's in him. We know it's in him.
He was, but also credit some of that to the fact that they rushed, which is why it felt lacking when he won the title. Like it was like when he won the Intercontinental, like I don't know, it's almost like when he won the Intercontinental was more than when he won the World Heavyweight Championship. But again, the fact that they rushed to that, and because they rushed to that, and it didn't build up the way that he was being built up. And then again, it almost felt like they should have put the title on him a while ago. And it was like, when are y'all going to put it on him? But then it's like, you just can't now just do it because we're complaining about him. You just can't put the title. Don't put the title on him now. You got to build it up, for it to be a big moment, because he's becoming a big moment. And you never did that.
Because we said when he won the title, the way he won it, it kind of felt like, here, damn. And we kind of joked about that.
And that's why I said, I hate that he won because going after Gunther. I'm like, no, I'm like, shit, somebody got to beat Cody, because damn, he's going after Gunther. And the third match, nobody wanted to watch it. You think about that when he won, and it pretty much seemed very evident before he announced he was going to face Gunther. People was already saying no. Like nobody wanted to watch that again. So that's why I say it bombed, because at least with the Intercontinental, you saw him. It was like, okay, it's him. It's gonna be Braun, main event, Intercontinental Championship. Let's go. So it's like, shit, who gonna win? Shit, who gonna win? Who gonna get it? Oh shit, Jay won. Hell yeah. He already lost to Gunther. He already had multiple world heavyweight championships against that man, and he had lost, and he really lost bad, because Gunther was out wrestling him the entire time and talking shit to him. I mean, it took your big brother to come make you feel like you was really meaning something. And I get what that meant, but at the same time, that brought back to your point in which you said earlier, that it feels like he can't do it without his brother, which is why now look at what they had to do. They had to bring Jimmy back to SmackDown, bring Jimmy back to Raw. Jimmy was on SmackDown.
Yep.
Jimmy's on Raw. But now you need Jimmy to put Jay on the transformation on the heel side, and then Jimmy's gonna go do what he needs to do and take care of the family business with the wife and all that stuff and their newborn that's gonna be soon to be, when that's time to come. But yeah, man, Jay's got to turn heel and he's got to take his brother out and he's got to be the champion. But I think I don't think he's gonna win. I think at first I was thinking there's no way Jimmy can do to him again what he did before. And that's where it's for like, man, you know what? You gonna deserve everything you get, because the first time you did it, your brother had to give you a little grace, even though he was still mad at you. But this time, hey, he already showed he like, well, he ain't giving a damn about you. Yeah. So he really gonna give it to you. So yeah, I mean, and that could do what you,
and he will be
do later.
And he will be justified because nobody will look at Jimmy as the heel in this situation. If anything, I think you got to be careful. I think you got to be careful with this, though, because it could be a Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair situation to where you have Jimmy beat up Jay, thinking that's going to cause Jay to spaz out, become a bigger heel, but you don't want people actually cheering Jimmy more than Jay, because it might get to a point to where Jimmy might be so goddamn white hot. You got to push Jimmy, and Jay got to go on the back burner.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't even think that's gonna happen like that, because right now Jay is still too hot.
Yeah.
But to see this Jay as a heel, we've seen this Jay as a face. We need to see this Jay as a heel. So, and if this Jay as a heel can show the confidence that his cousin showed when he turned heel, man, wow.
You know what I think it happened? I think this is where you can utilize Roman Reigns, because you already got Roman kind of planting the seeds already. Now you got Jimmy. He already pissed because his brother threw him out the ring. Okay, cool, fine, bro. This is what you do. You remember how we was all like shit when Jimmy and Jay was beefing? It was like, damn, this would be the perfect time to have their dad kind of mediate this whole thing by WrestleMania, and it didn't happen. Guess what? The common denominator in this situation is Roman. The whole issue is Roman got in Jay's head. Jay got a taste of success. Jimmy hasn't gotten that. Jimmy can't understand that. Jay and Roman have a bond that Jimmy and Jay don't share. Jimmy can't relate to his, and that's the thing. You could play the jealousy angle on both parts. You could play Jimmy being jealous of the relationship with Roman and Jay, or you could play Roman as the guy he's always been, the master manipulator, which in that term, okay, we say Jay been missing something. He missing that battery in his back. Because, bro, I'm telling you, all it takes is a couple on screens with Roman, and bro, I'm telling you, Jay the type of dude, no disrespect. Jay's not a leader, but Jay is a great soldier. Jay is somebody where you get the right person telling him what to do, he's going to be great. He just needs somebody to guide him. Roman didn't need that guidance. Jay does. I know we're getting deep right now. I know.
No. It's very deep, because right now, man, Okada and Bandito are still going at it right now in the main event, which is a really good match. But my thing here is, for me, I'm on the opposite side of it on this standpoint, that Jay is justified in everything that he's saying and doing.
Really?
Yeah, okay. Very much so.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
Because and for me, because again, I'll take it back to when your brother pulled you out the ring. Man, you didn't do that to stop me from being Roman. And even if you want to say, look at you now, nah, bro, at that moment, that's not what that was about. Hell, we didn't even get to the yeeting part of it. It wasn't even about, you know what I'm saying, trying to be like, it was trying to been stopped a while ago. He didn't do that. And then for me to have the opportunity to dethrone him, and for you to be my brother, to pull me out of that ring and to cost me that match. You did that. That's the whole reason we had to fight at WrestleMania. That's the whole reason why I told you I'm out and I went to Raw. You, sir, you made that choice. And you made that choice. And who did you say you was making that choice for? Oh, you was making that choice for me, but it was really for your jealous ass. I said that then. I said, nah, bro. And that's why I'm like, nah, give me the father in this, because you really making it deep if they really take it that way. But they didn't take it that way. So now you bring it back to around now. Hey man, it's the same thing, bro. He's still standing on the business that he said of then. The only difference is when Roman had his little thing, what was Jay's point? Jay's point, nah, man, I'm good on my own. I don't need to help him. And what did Jimmy do? Come on, man, it's for the family. Come on, man, it's for the family.
Yeah.
Come on. All right, man, cool. I'm going to do it. And then I ain't got back in. All right, we all good now. No. I left.
Yeah.
I said I'll do it on my own.
He was the first one to leave.
I'll do it on my own. I'll struggle on my own. I'll do that. What you tripping about now? Nah, man, I'm out here doing me. I'm out here eating. I got the fans cheering. I got the intercom. Man, I'm out here doing my thing. Don't come over here, man, be telling me what I'm doing. Man, back up. I've been told you this. I told you this 2 years ago, bro. So nah, man. Jay ain't wrong in this. Jay ain't wrong at all. They need to go ahead and turn heel and tell them how it really is.
My boy said, lock him up. Okay. Hell yeah.
For real, man. For real, man. Shit, stop playing around.
He said, this is state property.
Man, for real, bro. Shit, nah, man. It's just me, Oos. Shit, day one is just me, Oos. Nah, bro. Don't get too mad at me now. Hey, man, don't you got a baby coming on the way? Why don't you go ahead and go on home, bro? I got this over here. I'm doing me. Don't worry, man. And when Roman comes say something, hey, bro, you ain't got shit to say to me. You're the last person to tell me I'm supposed to do something. You learned the error of your way because you lost everything. Man, kick rocks, bro. At least I'm doing my own. You needed us. Ooh, kick rocks, bro.
And the crazy
hey,
part
you know
is,
what? I'll see you in the summer. I don't even want to see y'all. I'm going to dip on you. Since you want to see us at Christmas, I'll see you in the summertime when it thaw out. I'm going to roll out. Man, come on. Come on, man.
Oh, shit. You know what? He said, I want to see y'all at Christmas. Do you think they're going to build up something with them towards the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, all right. You want to see me to Christmas? I don't want to see you till the summertime. More like
I want to see you some next Saturday night's main event.
Oh, Bandito took the clothesline from Haymaker as he has retained against Bandito, but that was a really good match.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, man. But I don't know, but that's the big, to be honest. Everything else, I mean, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee are the new tag team champions, which, you know, it's like, okay, you created a random tag team again.
Yeah.
But boy, still got Penta and Ray Phoenix doing nothing. You should just doing nothing. Okay, cool. Doing nothing. All right.
And you know what annoyed me about that? Like, you could easily just move one of them to the other show. Y'all do it with everybody else.
And you move them to Raw. You literally could have had the Lucha Bros debut and beat the Judgment Day, and that could have been something different.
Yep.
And that could have been something different. But I mean, but don't get me wrong, Dragon Lee and AJ Styles is.
Yeah.
Even though I thought Dragon Lee was with LWO, but I guess he's not with them no more. So it's him and AJ Styles, as we got the IWGP champion standing in the ring, feeling some type of way. Yeah, I can't wait till this really get ahead. Oh, we full gear. Yeah, boy.
The IWGP.
Yeah, boy, yeah. You got Kyle Fletcher and Don talking. Like, hey, man, cause they see that boy to catch the eyes, man. He got them suicide eyes on.
Bruh.
That boy ready to crash out.
I'm saying when he do, man, it's gonna be oh so glorious. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
Oh, he's so ready to crash out, man. But yeah, man, that's raw. AEW wise, man, tonight was a pretty good night. Like I said, they announced the women's tag team championship tournament, which I thought was really, really set up, was really awesome.
Yeah.
They added Maria and Tony Storm. I told you when they meet up at the pay-per-view, I said, oh, it'd be nice if they're a tag team. That would be a nice little tag team if Tony throws them into the tournament. Yep. And what did he do? He threw them into the tournament. Yeah. And then tonight, we didn't even see it coming. Athena, Mercedes Moné. Damn, that'd be a hell of a tag team. Yeah. Guess who they fading? Willow.
Yeah.
And what's the name? Harmony Quinn, which makes sense because of what happened tonight. But it's like, dude, that bracket, it looked nice. You could definitely see there's going to be some upsets.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless if they're fan favorites or not. And honestly, I can't wait to see who to next week to see how that's going to shape out. Because it's good to see that the women have come this far in AEW within 6 years.
Oh, yeah.
Because 6 years ago, if you'd have said, hey, man, they need women's tag team titles, I'd have told you why.
Yep.
I'd have asked you why. Why do they need tag team champ? They ain't even got 6 women, 1 title. Yeah. Why do they need a tag team division? They don't need. So 6 years ago, I'd have never said that. Now, hell yeah, man, I'm definitely standing on it. So can't definitely wait to see that.
And real quick, let me shout out Tony Khan too, because dude, like we gave him a lot of grief. We gave him a lot of grief, especially with the way he booked the women. And like you say, now, bro, all across the board. Like now the women are not WWE level to the point to where I think you could have the main event multiple PLEs or shows in a row, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah. You have plenty of faces that people know and recognize and definitely want to see. And now they're seeing them all kind of do a lot. And this is what everybody's really getting excited, especially, you know, AEW show their tweets the same way WWE does. And a lot of people really seem excited for the tournament. Like a lot of people like really excited for it. So I'm happy for it. Big Boy says, man, they're probably going to have to male version of Oscar and Io Sky. TK a damn who for that one. Which one you talking about? For the Tony Storm, the Maria, what's the name? I can't figure her other name.
Shirakawa?
Yeah, Shirakawa. Yeah, Shirakawa. Man, look, trying to remember all these Japanese women's names is, that's a feat in itself. But other than that, pretty decent night. Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
the Hurt Business versus the Ops. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I ain't gonna lie. I fucks with it, and it was a really good match. And to see Hobbs, and it's like, boy, wonder how it would look for you to be with the Hurt Syndicate. But then again, I saw him holding his own with the Ops, and I'm like, you know what? He might be good where he's at, because this thing with him and Samoa Joe and Shibata, this thing might actually, I don't know how long it's going to keep going, but for right now, he may actually be in a nice little spot now that they've made this heel turn and they're kind of going at this new angle after what happened Saturday with Heyman Page and what they did tonight.
Yes, and I don't want to ruin a good thing. But you had to know, during this match, even though MVP was getting his ass whooped, he was scouting. He was scouting. He like, hey, you. In a couple months, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm spinning the block on you, young fella. Come holler, because Samoa Joe's at the end of his career. I don't know how much longer he wants to be in the group. I think he want to have a little bit more solo success. And I don't think Hobbs is gonna be a threat to that, bro. I think Hobbs is gonna be in the way.
It's gonna be time for him to get back to his solos. It's gonna be time for him to get back to his solo success. My man TNT title run, it was started out okay, and it kind of flustered at the end.
Yeah.
But now, he need to go after my boy Okada, or
Yeah. Yeah.
he need to go after that, or go after Kyle Fletcher. Now that the competition is just as good, because Will Hobbs and Kyle Fletcher may not actually be a bad match. It may not be a match you would think of, but it may not be that bad of a match when it actually happens. So, but there's plenty of opportunity for him to go to, and Kyle Fletcher too. But yeah, man, I saw that, and I thought about it, and I'm like, man, you know what? I still want to see it, but it looks good being against them.
Yeah.
He didn't look bad being against them, because it's only because of who he was with and how badass they are. And that's what made the match of the match. I hated Ricochet coming out at the end, but it is what it is, because I was kind of hoping it was kind of over for them, but it is what it is. Adding Tony and Maria, and then adding Mercedes and Athena on the same night. Hey, look, TK is a fool for that one. But that's how you add to that division. But I said, if Tony loses the stat, yeah, she's out. Like she's had her run. Like her run as AEW Women's Champion, it has come. It was a nice run. It had hella moments. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Tony had hella moments as timeless Tony Storm as the AEW Women's Champion. I'm not mad at it, man. But it's time to see someone else come up and take something and try to make it into something more. I don't think Statliner's starting off in a bad place. I think right now she's just getting into the groove of her, but I want her to keep going forward. It's not. I'm not going to give her she got to be instantly Tony Storm right now, because we're so used to Tony. I want Statlainer to be Stat. I want her to be her. The fact that she's talking more, which is something she really didn't do a lot of, but now you're starting to get way more personality from her than we ever have. And I like it. And I want to see her flush it out and polish it and make it into her, the way that she knows she can.
I think, because we've been waiting on Stat for a long time, especially since the TBS championship. I have zero worries that Stat is going to carry this AEW Women's Championship. And on top of that too, bruh, Stat, dude, ain't she an AEW original too? Or close to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She went through the AEW, so yeah.
So I think outside of Britt Baker, I think this is the first AEW Women's Original World Champion.
Yeah, in a while. Yeah, in a while since since Britt. No, it was Britt, and it was Thunder Rosa, Saraya.
Remember Thunder came over from NWA,
but she had never been in WWE.
Okay, true. Okay, if we're doing that, then true. So
for me, somebody that was never in AEW to win the title, like that's what I'm thinking of. That's why I throw her up in that list. But Stat, Britt, yeah. Rio, being the first ever women's, she was the first women's AEW champion. So Rio, her,
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so and then Nyla Rose. No, did Nyla Rose ever win? Nyla Rose never won, did she?
I think she did.
Yeah,
I think
she
she was
did.
like. I think Nyla Rose was the first ever.
I think she was. So, man, where's Leo when you need him?
Because remember, I believe she had the title, and then that's when people started saying all that ignorant shit online, and then TK pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah. I kind of forget about that. Kind of really did. She was actually really good in the ring.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let me get to some of these comments real quick. Big Boy says, I thought it was a title change, and that actually was a title change, but then he also said they're probably going to have Braun and Bronson beat AJ and Dragon Lee. I don't know. I would have thought that if Seth wasn't going to get hurt, I had said because Seth was the world champion, I can see them two winning the tag team titles. And then if WWE was smart, you could set
Yeah.
it up for the Lucha Bros to take the titles off them. But Seth got hurt, so they pivot from that. So I'm not 100% sure that that's still going to happen. Even though I'm saying turn Jay heel and Jay should win the world title, there's a good chance between CM Punk, Jay Uso, Brian Breaker, who I guess Finn Balor, if he's not going to be in the tag team conversation no more. Trying to think of another person real quick. I can't think of anybody else, but yeah, whatever. I think that you're going to have those guys fighting for the championship, so you won't see Wilson and Braun going after the tag team titles. I think you'll see Reed go after the Intercontinental once Braun, because I think Braun is definitely going after the world title. Like there's no second guessing to that. He's definitely going after the world heavyweight title.
And I ain't gonna lie, that world title, bro.
Then
When he had it on his shoulders, that shit looked good.
It looked good on it. Did. It looked real good on the shoulder. It looked very good on the shoulder. You were 100% correct. And man, it was like, yeah, I can definitely see him getting that title soon. And with Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece, hell yeah.
You know what's crazy? He's a little more athletic, but to me, just the way they building him, it's really giving me Batista vibes, dude.
It is, but he's faster.
Yeah.
I almost feel like he's more dangerous. He's more dangerous than Batista.
Okay.
Brian Breaker's more dangerous.
Okay.
He's more dangerous, man, because he's a loose cannon, because he's willing to lose it for the hell of it. That's the thing. You ain't got to build him up. He's ready to snap. Like you think he's in having that. No, he's happy when he's breaking someone. When he's breaking someone, that's when he's in his happy place. Always ready to go. Then Earl says Roman, Jimmy, Jay, Solo, Jacob. One of the main problems with WWE is every storyline that they are involved in is just hum ho. That is another issue, which I did see someone post. World Wrestling Samoans, World Samoan Entertainment. I have seen quite a few statements by people who have posted that, and is that they ain't never really been in the main event scene until Roman. And you can add The Rock to that, and you have to, and you can also have to add Yokozuna. But for a dominant time that like this, hey man, they deserved it, to be honest. Shit, that bloodline, this family, and what they've done to this industry. Hey, they deserve some shine. They deserve that shine. I never will take that away from them. I truly think they deserve that. But we're also in a time of where we don't, our attention spans are shit. Where you like something for a hot minute, and then next thing you know, oh, this is tiring. We're guilty of it sometimes. So we're all guilty of it. But that's the bigger issue of today, where man, they deserve it. And I think that's one of the reasons why the MFT thing ain't working so much with Solo. It's like, Jacob's cool. You got a couple of people that, you want to see, but it is too many people, and you are taking so many spots from other folks that people still want to see. Because again, I've been asking the questions on quite a few people for the past few months, and I still ain't seen some of them. All right, man, bro. We did an hour in, but we got a pay-per-view coming up this Saturday.
We do.
And it's Halloween. So real quickly, man, it's 6 matches. I figure, man, before we get out of here, And then, also Clive, we see you, brother. I meant to say what's up to you a little earlier. Clive, what it do? I'm gonna try to catch up somebody excuse the pun, but it was timeless. Oh, sure, it's really real. Earl says, speaking of Samoans, any word on Rikishi health status? I haven't heard anything about Rikishi. Big Boy says, I see Braun and Bronson being the modern day two-man power trip. I can definitely see that. That's why I can see Bronson Reed going after the Intercontinental Championship when Braun goes after the World Heavyweight Championship. I can definitely see them two doing that. And then taking the tag team titles, which is what Austin and Triple H did. They were the tag team, Intercontinental, and WWE champion. So I could definitely see that happening, especially as the main event. I mean, even as the main eventer still, but right now, I can see that happening for them too. Like, that would be a hell of a thing. Those two dominating. Raw.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna survive.
At all.
Ain't nobody surviving. You gonna get tsunami the hell out.
Tsunami.
Man, if not that, you're gonna get your spine broken half. All right, man, bro. Real quick, man. We got NXT Halloween Havoc. We got 6 matches on the card, bro. I'm gonna run these matches by you real quick, folks.
Sure.
As you are there, you are more than welcome to give us your pick. We're gonna run through these real quick, man. I'm gonna start with the least to the, what I feel is like will be the best and most interesting. Let's start with the tag team match, man. Javon Evans, Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parka. Me personally, I think the safe pick is the young OGs. What do you got?
Oh yeah. No, same. Like Mr. Iguana La Parker cool, but nah, hell no, not over the young OGs. Fuck nah.
Right. Yeah, the YOGs. That's what I'm gonna call them, the YOGs. All right, bet. Next up, man, let's see where I want to go. Ooh, damn, everything else is a title match after this. Okay, bet. Let's go with this one. Since we already did the men's tag team, let's go with the women. We got Saria versus Blake Monroe, and since Soruka is hurt after her tag team match against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair on last Friday SmackDown, she ended up getting hurt. She cannot defend the championship. She was going to vacate it. Blah, 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 blah. Monroe, Zarya, back and forth. Zarya's convinced Ulrika to let her defend it in her honor. But honestly, I think it's just Zarya doing what any person would want to do that was presented as a predominant, dominant force that ended up becoming someone's lackey best friend. Continue to say it like that, lackey best friend. Because that's exactly what she was. Yeah, I know. I'm being that guy. I'm being that guy. And with that being said, I truly believe Blake Monroe is going to be your new women's North American women champion.
You know what's crazy? Because I can 100% see that happening. But damn it, we not about to disrespect Zarya. Fuck nah, hell nah, It don't work for me, brother.
Okay.
Hell no. I got Zarya. Now Blake Monroe will become the women's champion, but hell no, man. Hey, you better put some respect on Zarya's name, because to be fair, I thought she would have been champion before Julia or Stephanie, to be all the way honest with you.
Hey, look, again. Jordan Grace is a multi-time women's champion. Why the hell is she still struggling? Why is she still struggling in NXT like she ain't doing what she do? But I digress from asking questions.
Which is fucking wild to me. Like, she's a world-renowned champion. Like, before she even came over to WWE, like, even in TNA, bro, she was known all over the world as one of the best wrestlers. So I'm like,
and I'm trying to understand that Stephanie and Julia, the way you looked at them, there's no way you looked at Jordan Grace and didn't think, well, damn, and then see the popularity, like, damn, people really, damn, she if not more than them, but yet she's struggling to get through NXT. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, bro. Real quick. Next up, match, man. Let's go with. Oh man, let's go with that boy Ethan Page versus Dr. Wagner Jr. for the day. I'm sorry, they're in the Day of the Dead match for the North American Championship, Men's Championship. Who you got, man? I'm gonna let you go first. Who you got?
I want to say Wagner, but I can't see WWE letting a AAA talent beat Ethan Page.
Wait, wait, why? Why? I mean, Dom has their championship. Why not?
Because WWE are colonizers. hey, what is yours is mine, and what is mine is mine. Okay.
Oh shit, man, shit. Oh man, so you going
You
with
can
Paige?
only have
Okay,
what
I
is
got you.
ours once we own you.
Oh shit, and even then, you still can't have it. Oh
You
shit.
know how we got Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. Oh damn, but goddamn Mexico, y'all still got to stay over there, even though this is
You
y'all
still got to
shit.
stay on the other side.
Even though this is y'all shit, oops, finders keepers. So that's just playing, world, just playing, just playing, just please, I'm just playing.
Finders keepers, losers reapers.
Hey, hey, what America say? Whoop, got your nose.
Gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Earl says he got Ethan. Big Boy says he's got the ego.
Yeah, yeah,
We
me
all
too,
got
man.
we all got the ego. But I had to bring it up. I had
Yeah,
to bring it up because it's like, hey, it's supposed to be a partnership, but that's just me. That's just
bruh.
me.
You know what this is? This ain't a partnership, bruh. This is WWE signing them to a 360 record deal. Okay. We gonna put your ass out on tour, and you gonna make us all this fucking money, and we gonna give you t-shirts and hats and say WWE on it. You welcome.
Uh, and you will be happy with that. Big Boy
Hey,
says, but it's true though. And it
yeah.
is true because it is.
Hey, what's that old saying? You will own nothing and love it.
Man. Oh man, who is this? Who is this giving us a good morning? Oh man,
Well,
he
good
said good
morning.
morning. What's happening? It must be the brighter day for you, my man, because it is 10:30 at night where we at. So salute to you. And
Yes,
welcome to the show. Right
that's
now we're
right.
going through the predictions for NXT Halloween Havoc before we get out of here. So far we got the Young OGs going up against Mr. Iguana and La Parca. We got Blake Monroe going up against Zarya for the Women's North American Championship. We got Hero Wagner Jr. going up against Ethan Page in the Day of the Dead match for the Men's North American Championship. And right now, we're finna get back into the tag team of things because we got
Yeah.
to be obsolete, and we got to be the leader of worlds as we are bringing back the Broken Hardys. That is right, the Broken Hardys will be facing Dark State for the NXT Tag Team Championships in a Broken Rules match.
Man, fuck
My God.
Dark State.
Oh man, okay, never mind it. I'm just go ahead and put the Hardys. I'm just go ahead and put Hardys down right here by your name. I'm just go ahead and put Hardys with that response. Ain't nothing else for me to say. Why not? It's the broken Hardys. I feel like they'll break somebody and they'll retain. Oh man, that was funny. That was funny. Not even gonna lie. All right. Oh shit, man. Earl says Dark State. Oh shit, Earl said Dark State. All right, Earl. Big Boy says Hardy's. Earl says, man, JSWWE has colonized ESPN to just saying WWE has colonized ESPN to tune of a cool 375 million. Hey, they sure have. Hey, to be honest, but hey, they getting that money.
Man,
Big Boy
bro.
says, I was just thinking F Dark State. Dark Side. He's over Dark State. I know what he meant. Oh man. See, y'all, see, that's why y'all rock together. All right, bro. Match number 5. Jasper Troy as well. Oh shit. JC Jane defending her championship against Tatum Paxley, who luckily, miraculously, right place at the right time, won a
Yeah.
battle royal match because I guess no one else was worthy of facing JC Jane. Not Jada Parker, not Last Legend, not Lola Vice, not Jordan Grace, like, and that's just them that I'm naming. Like those are none of them could fight it out themselves to see which out of that group can face her. I digress. Who you got, bro?
I got Tatum Paxley.
You got Paxley to win? You going for the upset?
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm going for the upset.
Mm-hmm.
Tatum Paxley is a hell of a wrestler. She's a very, very good wrestler. She's going to be a transitional champion, though. She's going to be somebody who takes the belt off of JC Jane because nobody expected JC Jane to have the run she's had. She's had a pretty good reign, even so much she was a double champion. So I'm going to put some respect on her name because I didn't see this coming. Now, with that being said, JC Jane, she's been in NXT for about 5 years now. I think eventually she's going to get called up. With that being said, Tatum Paxley, hey, we ain't here for a long time. This is a good time, but let her get her moment because nobody expects her to win. I don't think anybody expects her to beat JC. She's going to beat JC. And then now you make room for somebody like a Lola, like a Jada, like a Lash, because any of those women are going to believably beat her if they do and when they do.
Wow. Man, wow. All right, man. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go with JC Jane, man, just for the hell of it, man. Just to spice this thing on up, man.
Come on, man. He said he about to sprinkle a little pepper.
little pepper, man. You know, gotta get the people a little gotta give them a couple of cough attacks, man, because you know it's too spicy. Hit the back of that throat. All right, man. Well, with that being said, man, we are here at the main event, man. Ricky Saints, Tricky 2-time, Tricky, tricking TNA. This is not a title for title. This is a singles match for the NXT Championship. Trick has been trying to get the double title for a minute. Ever since he saw JC Jane do it, he has been trying his best, to get that double title. And here's his opportunity where he doesn't even have to worry about losing his TNA title.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna say Ricky Saints retains. I don't see him being transitional, but if they are really ready for him to be moved up, I can see him dropping the title.
Nah, man, not the truth.
Now the question is, why do you allow him to beat Obafemi? I don't know. But if you were gonna do that in a multi-man match, that way Oba didn't have to take the pin if he was gonna lose. But that's just me. But I don't see Ricky Saints losing right now to Trick, but Trick is still trying to become Tricky 2 belts in 2 different companies. So
well, remember Mike Santana, he beat Trick Williams.
Go for the retention. He beat Trick.
Yeah, Mike Santana, he beat Trick. Mike Santana, the TNA World Champion now.
Oh shit! Damn, I forgot he did beat him at what's the name? Damn, I forgot. Oh shit! So now, so then Trick don't need no belt then. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, no.
Sure did forgot. They didn't
Hey, Saints about to whoop that Trick. Whoop that Trick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the Saints. Yeah, it is definitely Saints, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that. I forgot they did just have Bound for Glory.
Yeah.
Shit, damn. Duh.
That's
All
how
right,
much
so you got
wrestling been
Saints, I
going
got
on.
Saints. Man, bruh, you ain't lying. So you got Saints, I got Saints. Everybody got Saints to retain. Mrs. Breaker, you fool, big boy. I got JC. Yeah, she messing with Brian Breaker. Oh wow.
No,
Because I
not
don't trust
JC.
Paxley.
Izzy Dame. That's Brian Breaker's girl.
Izzy Dane. And new trick all day. Earl says he got tricked to become Tricky 3 times NXT champion. Wow. Okay. Hey, Earl. All right, man. Calling up incoming for Trick. Big boy wild. All right, y'all. Well, look here, man. We get y'all an hour and 10. I think we covered a little bit of everything. Wrestledream was what it was. Dynamite tonight wasn't too bad. Nice little setup for the women's tournament. Nice little change of pace with a few characters and people that's coming in. And then of course, man, we got NXT. Halloween Havoc coming up this weekend. Don't forget, we got a Saturday night main event coming up next Saturday. Don't worry, it's not this weekend. It's next Saturday. Yeah, man, we got. We're gonna do what we do. We will not be on Friday as we will be kicking it with our friend for his birthday. So, we got to go do that. We got to go show some love. But we will see y'all Saturday at 7 o'clock because the pay-per-view comes on at 7. So we will be on at 7. Your boys will be live and direct. We won't be live. We'll be like this. But we'll be on. We'll be live. We'll watch the pay-per-view. We're going to see who wins what. And kick it with the people, man, and talk some shit, man. So another Saturday night pay-per-view, with your boys, and then we're gonna do what we do. And any parting words with you, my boy?
Man, nah. Hey, like we said, anytime we supposed to do a show, if we don't get to it, we like to spend a little extra time with the folk. We came on, we did our thug dizzle, like you said, we covered everything, got our predictions out the way, and yeah, man, we on like a pot of neck bone after Friday, though. So hey, I'm good.
Hell yeah. Well, with that, man, appreciate you, big boy. Appreciate you, man. Other than that, man, hey, it's getting cold out there, y'all. It's starting to get a little nippy out there, man. So yeah, man, start to warm up. Turn your heat on. You know what? I'm glad I said that. I need to get a new filter. I gotta get me a new filter. I'm glad I thought about that. But yeah, man, it's time to make that change. Put them summer clothes up. Get that winter stuff out because it's about to get chilly.
Oh yeah.
Earl says, "Big boy, I still think Trick should have been called up before. What's his name? You think Trick should have been called up before Carmelo Hayes? Hey, Earl, I'm sorry, I can't agree with you on that
Nah,
one.
me neither.
Trick wasn't even ready then.
Hell
Trick
no.
wasn't even ready then, not at all.
Nah, Trick needed to,
Rios.
hi.
Hi. But yeah, I can't agree with you on that one, Earl. Carmelo Hayes was way more ready than Trick was.
Hell yeah.
Hell, Trick just got ready, to be honest. to really be honest, he just now maybe got ready and still ain't 100% ready.
Hell no. But you know what? It's all good though. It's all good because you know who ready? Lash Legend. Yeah. Jada Parker. Yeah. Soul Ruger. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
So,
out of pure selfishness, they can just call up the whole entire NXT women's roster. I didn't see all of them. Give me all of them. Hey, give me all of them. Damn
boy,
it. Fallon Henley.
who getting
Yeah,
hey, you know what? If that would keep Nikki Bella, which I have no idea why the hell is she still on the goddamn show? Why the hell is Nikki Bella still there? Who the hell told this bitch we gave a damn about you trying to team up with the World Heavyweight Championship?
Whoa! Why? What is your beef with Nikki Bella, brother, man?
She sucks. I don't want to see Nikki Bella on TV taken away from people that I'd rather see on TV. I'd rather see Roxanne. I'd rather see other people. I don't want to see Nikki Bella. One, you're not even wrestling now. Two, you're a part-timer. And three, dude, you're not even that good. I'm not watching your matches. I'm not even listening to your promos. I don't want to see you. Man, you don't even go here no more. Bye. Go.
All right.
I mean, come on, man. It's too much talent in the company. I'm sorry. There's too much talent in the company. Nikki, deuces. See you later.
He said,
You ain't.
adios,
See you later. Deuces.
arrivederci. Big Boy said they might turn her heel soon. Yeah, I think she's going to beat the fuck out of Stephanie back here, but, that's a whole different situation.
Oh, she beat Nikki Bella. Oh, man. Come on, man. Miss me with that, man. Miss me with that.
Well,
Miss me with that.
the jury, and the king is spoken. With that being said, my man said enough for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again. I'm the franchise. He's the king with the GOW, and he's standing on business. Peace.